It's your girl Shalae, and I'm back today with another video. In today's video, we're going to discuss money, yeah. Money, yeah. Guys, this video, I know I've been missing in action, but this video is going to talk about like states that are increasing their SNAP benefits, their summer EBT, money for college students, replacement benefits, and more. So if you want to know what's going on in the lovely world of EBT, you already know what to do. Stay tuned. Your girl's got you covered. Now, if this is your first time tuning into my channel, hi, hello, hey, friend. My name is Shalae, and here on this channel, we discuss shopping, saving, and everything in between. I would love to have you a part of my internet family. Super easy. Click the big old red subscribe button down below when you're in, just like that. And while you're at it, go ahead and give me a like, especially if you love me bringing this content to you. You guys know I'm in the military, so all last week I was at the range and been doing all types of G.I. Joe Jane things. All right. Now, guys, if you are an EBT recipient or not, grab you some Amazon Prime. It is free on your girl, okay? All you have to do is go ahead and click the link above or in the description box. All right, so let's go ahead and kick things off in New York, right? Because New York right now, they are trying to increase the minimum SNAP benefit from $23 to $100. So there is an assemblywoman, and she has put together several proposals, and she's like, $23 does not get people very far. So she is sponsoring legislation that would create a state SNAP minimum benefit program to help increase the amount a household would receive. So she said, look, my bill would require New York State to cover the balance between the minimum benefit, again, this is just the lowest at $23, to ensure that they at least get $100. And again, that is something that she's stating that the state would make up the difference. Not everybody in New York receives $23. It's based on the size of your family and the income. But we do know that $23 is not enough to address food insecurity in New York. So according to the recent report by New York State Department of Health, approximately 1 in 4 adults in the state experience food insecurity. So she's like, look, we got some of the highest rates of SNAP applications, which I think they had where it's like almost, 26,000 applications that are behind. She said they also have like in places like Syracuse, Buffalo, Rochester, in addition to New York. So let me know, what do you think, New York, about increasing from, all my subscribers from New York, the increase from $23 to $100. And I know y'all have money, New York. All right, so next, let's go ahead and talk about the summer EBT for all my subscribers that are in Guam and the Mariana Islands. So Congressman James Moylan, he is bringing an update from the USDA, stating that the efforts are being made to address the food insecurity in Guam as well as the Commonwealth of Northern Mariana Islands. So the USDA Food and Nutrition Service, they will provide Guam and Mariana Island residents higher benefits through the new and improved summer EBT program. Now, they're not the only ones that's doing this, but their amount is a little bit astronomical, okay? The summer of 2024, families will receive $177 per eligible child in summer EBT to buy and use groceries. And he's like, look, we are happy to share this announcement. We can't thank the USDA for their consideration of the challenges that's faced in these communities, such as ours, when it comes to Mariana Islands and when it comes to like the logistics of impacting the cost of food goods. So during the summer, they're like, this is when most kids are out of school. The cost to provide meals become even greater challenge for many of the families as well. Now, is it me, or do you feel some type of way because y'all were getting $175 before, and now they want to give pocketbook relief to Guam and Mariana Islands, and I'm appreciative of that. But I think $177 should be for all states. And remember, we talked about like Hawaii, they're doing an increase, but they didn't say the amount for Hawaii and Alaska. But I'm just saying, what did this congressman do that the other congressmen could not submit and ask to pay for $177 as well? Let me know down in the comments below. I mean, the $40 per month, I'm glad we're getting something. But don't dangle that carrot out in front of my face and say, we're giving you something, but other people are getting $177 when we had it before. Let me know. Sound off in the comments. Now, speaking of the USDA and summer EBT, Lynn County Supervisors asked the USDA for summer benefit funds that their governor rejected. So the Lynn County Board of Supervisors, this is from Iowa, guys, they are asking the USDA to go ahead and disperse to the county the federal summer EBT benefits. So they're like, look, our governor decided to go ahead and not meet the nutritional needs. He was like, nah, we don't need this. Iowa don't want it. And they're like, nope. We're not following him on that. They had their own vote and meeting, and they decided to take the matters into their own hands, and they signed a letter that Rogers drafted, and they're sending this letter to the USDA secretary, and they're like, it's formally asking them to still go ahead and receive and disperse funds in partnership with local nonprofit providers in their area. So this letter not only did it cite like Iowa State Extension report on food insecurity, where it showed that they have more than 24,000 residents that experience food insecurity. Of those 24,000, including about 7,500 children that were under the age of 18. Now, this figure includes almost 4,000 children who will likely become eligible to receive benefits as well. So in their letter, they're asking about this increase, and they're like, that's what the governor did. But the governor doesn't speak for our county. It doesn't speak for our residents. His decision or her decision to not participate in the summer EBT program, this is not what we want to do here. So they're asking for a collaboration with the USDA so they can come to like common sense solutions for the problem that's affecting their communities. And they said these are a vulnerable population. We're talking about children here. I agree. I'm glad they're taking matters in their own hand. If they get approved, some of the other cities and counties need to do the same thing. So let's just wait and see. All right, next we are headed to Ohio, where there are now options for students to SNAP benefits. And guess what? They get $200. $200. So according to the U.S. Department of Agriculture, of course, SNAP can assist someone who has low income to pay for food that is essential to their well-being and their health. And this also applies to college students. They are amongst the people that can apply for these benefits. For students to apply for SNAP benefits, they must be enrolled at least half-time and disclose via their FAFSA application, as well as they have to be eligible for a work-study program or have zero, nada, goose egg, expected family contribution. Now, however, those who do not have like a FAFSA online or on file, say you didn't complete your FAFSA, you can meet one of the other criterias, which is like working at least 20 hours a week. You have to care for a child that's under the age of 6, or care for a child as a single parent that is between the age of 6 and 11 while you are enrolled full-time as a student, or just say like you can't pay for childcare. And I think like if you're receiving 10F benefits, or if you're unable to work due to a disability or under the age of 18 or older than 50 years old. So Ohio's like, look, we have now where students can start receiving or applying for their SNAP benefits. Once you do your FAFSA, a lot of the students were saying it's a really simple application, that if you have all the information for your FAFSA, you could just take that information and put it into the application, and then you qualify. And students are getting $200 for student SNAP. So I'm like, I wish I could have got this when I was in college. But it's a new day, right? It is a new day. So if your child is in college, if you are unaware, definitely go ahead and sign them up for it, or tell them, hey, apply for this $200 now at Ohio University. From my understanding, they had 3 different locations where students can actually even purchase groceries on campus. So they didn't even have to go to the Walmart. Like, what a time to be alive right now, okay? What a time to be alive. So let me know down below, what do you think about college students being able to receive $200? Did you know that this is still a thing? I told you, the video is money, yeah. Now, speaking of money, we are headed to Alabama and other states where, guess what's in effect? All right, so in Alabama, my seasoned seniors, you are now able to receive your 2024 Fresh Produce Benefits Cards. So, you know the fresh fruit and vegetable benefit cards, they are now once again available in Alabama. Roll Tide. All right, so the Seniors Farmers Market Nutrition Program, this is a federally funded program issued by the Alabama Department of Agriculture and Industries Farmers Market Authority section, but this is going on in every single state. Now, depending on where you live, some states started early, like in Alabama. Some states started a little bit later, but this allows qualified seniors to receive a $50 benefit card to buy fresh fruits, vegetables from certified farmers markets and farm stands all across the state. To be eligible for this program, the seasoned senior must be at least 60 years of age or older on the date of the application, and the applicant's gross household income, it must not exceed the limits of $2,248 for a monthly household of one, or $3,041 for a monthly household of two as well. So, hey, I'm just saying, if you want to go ahead and get, my husband and I visit the farmer's market every single year, so I would definitely get this. $50 can go a long way. All right, next we are headed to Oregon, where the replacement benefits have been extended to February 16th. So state officials said the deadline has been extended in multiple Oregon counties' households for SNAP benefits who was spoiled or destroyed during the recent winter storm that they had related to power outages. So they updated and put some more counties on here. I'll go ahead and flash it across the screen for you guys. But of course, according to the Oregon Department of Human Services, they said that SNAP recipients will now have until February 16th to go ahead and request that replacement benefits for which they can purchase new or other food as well. So, like I said, they still have the original counties that were included, but now multiple counties have been added as well. Next, we are headed to Tennessee, baby. What's up, Tennessee? So, all my Tennessee people, I read your comments. I hear the concern. And the Tennessee Department of Human Service told lawmakers that it may be another 2 more months before the state SNAP program is up and running smoothly again. So the overhaul of the agency's software last summer, it led to a lengthy backlog in processing requests for the SNAP program as well. I think when I checked, they were 36,000 behind. The program has been having like glitches, lengthy phone calls, in-office wait times, and they called it like, it's just chaos. That's what they said. It's chaos that has prevented tens and thousands of Tennessee families from accessing the critical food aid. Some families have been cut off for months with no type of explanation on why they've been cut off. Other families are not just being renewed at all, and they qualify for the benefits. And DHS says, as of right now, they're taking an all-hands-on-deck approach for their backlog that they have regarding applications. And they said 1,400 department employees from other divisions, they have them conducting phone interviews with applicants. They also said that they're hiring more. And the last step before benefits can be approved or denied, it has to go through another process. So they are trying to do what they can do. Now, also, there is a Nebraska bill that will ensure summer EBT. So I guess I should have moved this up earlier with the EBT program, with the summer EBT. But in Nebraska, I think right now they said 12% of Nebraskan residents experience food insecurity, and that's higher than the national average. So what they're doing is their legislation is comparing the food insecurity with the national average, and he's trying to make it a law that it doesn't matter if your numbers exceed the national average, that your governor doesn't have the opportunity to opt you in or out, that they must opt you in. And so he wants to require where the state would have to participate in the summer EBT program every single year, depending on the food insecurity percentage as well. Because we know in Iowa, their governor declined as well, and they said that they would not participate in the $40 per month to spend on groceries. So as of right now, I don't know how this is going to work. I think the hearing is on this Thursday. We'll go ahead and see. But once again, by states taking this approach, if the hearing does get approved, this makes it easier for other states to have, hey, now some groundwork and be like, you know what, let's use the national average of food insecurity versus you know, whether the governor is feeling great or not. And this is what we have, guys. It's a lot. Like I said, I've been gone for military, but thank you so much for tuning in to my channel. Let me know, what do you think about New York increasing the minimum from $23 to $100? What do you think about summer EBT being $177? What do you think about college students getting $200 for EBT? And then also my seasoned seniors, don't forget to go ahead and check out the summer food markets, because you can get $50 and it can go a long way. I mean, don't discount the farmer's market now, okay? I'm telling you, it's good. And this is what I have. Grab you some Amazon Prime. As always, please like, comment, subscribe, and I will talk to you later, Gator. Bye, guys.